His mix sucks, and therefore his life sucks. He feels confused with the amount of different approaches to mixing, and he hates it. Why can't there just be one approach? He wants to be popular. He wants to go full-time with his music, but at this rate, the only place he'll be going is the 9 to 5. Apollo understands that there are different mixing approaches because there are different captures, and so, combining all the knowledge from school, YouTube, and books, he creates a massive tree of knowledge where everyone can learn the basics of mixing. I want to tell you a story. I was in my year 13 prom walking upstairs on an empty staircase to the balcony, and there was this girl walking in front of me. She was kind of fit, but she was walking kind of slow, and I didn't really want to be stuck behind her, so I went to the other side and tried to overtake her. But just as I was coming up beside her, she turns around to me and gives me this biggest smile. "Oh, it's you." And I'm here thinking, what do you mean, oh, it's me? And just as I'm backlogging my thoughts, she says, "I follow you on Instagram. Me and my friends really love your music." And then it hit me. Because my music sounded good, I got complimented by this girl. And I don't want to sound arrogant or anything, but I'm kind of used to it. And this is the power of a vocal preset. It can literally do a complete 180 on your music. And that's what I want for you today, to get better music and to get bitches. Oh, okay, I gotta bleep that out. Anyways, I've just finished a 2000s club rap type song, and here's how it sounds. Yeah, get on the dance floor, I'm the only one moving. Grooving, 1% better, always proving. Choosing self-improvement over losing. Never follow the flock and what everybody's approving. I do what I want and I flex. This mirror got me pumped in my suit that it comes from next. This chick got me dancing when I put up 1-2 step. Play my song Yu-Gi-Oh! Cause I'm behind the decks, yeah. Got me feeling like a god Egyptian. They call me dragon cause I'm burning down the PA system. They call me 360 no scope, why? Cause when I shoot my shot, you know I ain't missing. Little precision, I'm getting the chicken, she listen to me. I'm on a mission, she let me a lot and the vision of me. Carbon emissions I'm putting out so glance. Cause my jam is on and I'm bada boss that dance, yeah. I wanna see you dance, yeah. Anyways, back to the viewer. If I was making a vocal preset from scratch, here's what I'd do. First thing in the vocal chain is a fruity limiter. Now, I can't lie, I've only focused on these two knobs here. I turned the gain all the way down, and then I turned the threshold a tiny bit up. And what that does is it literally just like cuts out all the hiss and everything like that that's going on in my mic right now. So right now you'll probably hear in my microphone, I have this kind of like background noise going on. But yeah, anyways, so that's on pause there because yeah, I don't want my voice to be cut out. But if I put it on like this, then all the background noise gets cut out. Yeah, it's basically anything below the threshold gets cut out, if that makes sense. So yeah, gain all the way down and threshold only a tiny bit up. So yeah, this is the vocal before and after the noise gate. Yeah, get on the dance floor, I'm the only one moving. Grooving, 1% better, always proving. Choosing self-improvement over losing. Never follow the flock and what everybody's approving. I do what I want and I flex. This mirror got me pumped in my suit that it comes from next. This chick got me dancing when I put up 1-2 step. Secondly, I put on a subtractive EQ. This is where we're sort of like cutting out frequencies that we don't want to clean up the vocal a little bit. So what I did was, firstly, I took the one here, used the high pass filter, sweeped it until it was really thin, and then sort of like dragged it backwards until it wasn't thin anymore. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing that mixing engineers do. Is like you take this here, right, and then it's almost like you drag it till it's like thin. And then you want to try and find that balance between like thin and not thin. Because what this does is it cuts out a lot of rumble, plosives, etc. Like plosives are the P sounds, like you would have noticed in my recording I have a lot of plosives. It's because, you know, whole proximity effect and all that stuff. I'm very close to the microphone a lot of the time just because I like it. Basically what this high pass filter does is it cuts out a lot of the plosives and a lot of the low end rumble that we do not want in our vocal. I did a slight cut in the treble around here to tame the sibilance a little bit, and I put a cut here to, I believe it was to deal with nasal qualities from about 300 to 400, because sometimes the vocal can sound a bit nasally. It's just one of those things that you've got to train your ears to hear. But yeah, so it's like from 300 to 400, and yeah, you literally just like dip that a couple dB. But like the biggest mistake I see a lot of rookie engineers doing, or artists trying to mix, is they will take this and they will put it up like all the way up here or something like that, and it's like, you insane person, what are you doing? Because you don't want your vocal to sound too thin, otherwise it loses all of its like thickness. Engineers call it body. Oh yeah, and another thing quickly, if you're doing EQ, after you cut all the muddy ends and everything like that, you'll want to mix the vocal alongside the beat, if that makes sense. Like, don't just solo the vocal when you're mixing.
Yeah, get on the dance floor, I'm the only one moving, grooving, 1% better, always proving, choosing self-improvement over losing, never follow the flock and what everybody's approving. I do what I want and I flex. This mirror got me pumped in my suit that it comes from next. This chick got me dancing when I put up 1-2 step. Play my song Yu-Gi-Oh! Cause I'm behind the decks, yeah.
That was what you call a subtractive EQ, because you basically are just cutting out frequencies. Now I went on to an additive EQ, which is literally just an EQ that boosts frequencies. And literally all I did was, I did a, how many dB is that? God, that is way too high. Anyways, I did a 6 dB boost on the presence range. You can actually use like these bits here to guide you. And I just went to the presence and I boosted up the 6 dB. Now, I don't think that's the right thing to do, but I think it's just a thing that gave my vocal a sort of tonality that I liked. And what it also does is it boosts the presence of the vocal. So the more high end you boost, the more over the beat it's gonna sound. I don't really know how to explain it, but like this is like the before and after.
Yeah, get on the dance floor, I'm the only one moving, grooving, 1% better, always proving, choosing self-improvement over losing, never follow the flock and what everybody's proving. I do what I want and I flex. This mirror got me pumped in my suit that it comes from next. This chick got me dancing when I put up 1-2 step. Play my song Yu-Gi-Oh! Cause I'm behind the decks, yeah.
And as you can see, it just adds a lot of presence to the vocal. Anyways, so after that, I had another fruity limiter. Now this is on the compressor feature. Let me just turn it on quickly. This is on the compression feature. I put the threshold to about minus 23.8 dB because that's where the lowest or the quietest words were. So like, if I play this right now.
Yeah, get on the dance floor, I'm the only one moving, grooving, 1% better, always proving, choosing self-improvement over losing, never follow the flock.
It's like where the lowest parts of the peak were, so I just put the threshold there. And obviously, if it's a rap vocal, you want the compressor to activate sooner, so that's literally what the threshold does. The lower you put it, the sooner the compressor is going to activate. I put the ratio to about 4.5 to 1. 4 is like bog standard, basically everybody does 4, and anybody who does like over 4, you're getting into more like a squashed waveform and you're getting into more high compression. But yeah, I just wanted the bog standard, so yeah, that's what I did. All right, so with the attack, I put it to 20 milliseconds, and why I didn't put it all the way down here was because I didn't really want the waveform to have no dynamic range, because when you use a compressor, obviously you're squashing the dynamic range of the vocal, but then that also means that it's just going to look like a sausage and there's going to be like no dynamic range, there's going to be no expression to the performance. So what I did was I kept it kind of fast. I mean 20 milliseconds is still kind of fast, so that's what I did with the compressor, and I pretty much kept the release the same. And now here's a before and after.
Yeah, get on the dance floor, I'm the only one moving, grooving, 1% better, always proving, choosing self-improvement over losing, never follow the flock and what everybody's proving. I do what I want and I flex. This mirror got me pumped in my suit that it comes from next. This chick got me dancing when I put up 1-2 step. Play my song Yu-Gi-Oh! Cause I'm behind the decks, yeah.
Oh yeah, and another thing, I put the makeup gain to 5.2 dB just because it was sounding a bit under the beat after I used the threshold. By the way, if this video is helping, leave a like. Next, I went on to try and tame the harsh S sounds in my vocal. So what I did was I used the Maximus and I put it literally on the, I believe it was the split band preset. And yeah, that was literally all I did, because I had already tamed a lot of the harsh S sounds, but yeah, I feel like there was more, so I just put it on a preset. Now, this is an example of a multi-band compressor. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this does completely. I use it in my mastering preset a little bit, but I literally just followed a tutorial for that. All I did was I literally went here and put it on the split band preset. Also, engineers, if you're in the comments, please tell me everything a Maximus does or link me a tutorial, please, man. I need help on that. All right, so here's a before and after on the Maximus.
Yeah, get on the dance floor, I'm the only one moving, grooving, 1% better, always proving, choosing self-improvement over losing, never follow the flock and what everybody's proving. I do what I want and I flex. This mirror got me pumped in my suit that it comes from next. This chick got me dancing when I put up 1-2 step. Play my song Yu-Gi-Oh! Cause I'm behind the decks, yeah. Got me feeling like a god Egyptian. They call me dragon cause I'm burning down the PA system.
And last but not least, the go-to plugin, soundgoodizer. What I wanted to do was I wanted to add this kind of like tape saturation to my my vocal. I wanted it to sound a bit warmer, but also a tiny bit distorted at the same time. So I put it on the A preset, put it like quarter way, and it just, yeah, it's a night and day difference again. It made my vocal sound a lot more, I don't know, it just, harmonically, it sounded a lot richer than usual.
Yeah, get on the dance floor, I'm the only one moving, grooving, 1% better, always proving, choosing self-improvement over losing, never follow the flock and what everybody's proving. I do what I want and I flex. This girl got me pumped in my suit that it comes from next. This chick got me dancing when I put up 1-2 step. Play my song Yu-Gi-Oh! Cause I'm behind the decks, yeah. Got me feeling like a god Egyptian. They call me dragon cause I'm burning down the PA system. They call me 360 no scope, why? Cause when I shoot my shot, you know I ain't missing. Little precision, I'm getting the chicken, she listen to me. I'm on a mission, she let me a lot and the vision of me. Carving emissions I'm putting out, so glance cause my jam is on and I'm bada boss that dance, yeah.
Anyways, if your music sucks after this, it's probably you more than anything else. You'll probably have to go steal someone else's flow or copy some rappers' deliveries to get better. And I can help you one-on-one in the description, but I have something more to tell you. There is a future where we don't make it, where the cost of living gets too high or our parents kick us out. Whichever one comes first, there is a future where we don't make it. And how does that make you feel? Scared? Angry? Whatever it is, I want you to close your eyes and visualize this future. What does it look like? Where are you? On the streets? Working in McDonald's? Or with a bunch of people that you'd rather not be with? Now open your eyes. Whatever it is, I want you to hold that and remember this phrase. Mediocrity is the enemy. If we take control of our lives, we got to visualize the worst case scenario so that then we're always fighting to get away from there. And then we got to visualize what our ideal life is so we have somewhere to go. So let's do that now. Close your eyes again. Imagine you succeeded with your music. Where are you? How do you feel with your life? What do you have? Are you jacked? Do you have all the money you could ever want? Did you ever find love? Open your eyes now. Whatever it is, I want you to hold that and remember that, and then repeat after me. There is no time like the present. Go on, say it, repeat it with me. There is no time like the present. Whatever you do right now determines your future. So keep working hard, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.